Okay, so now we have a professional comedian. She was just on the E! channel on the Chelsea Lately show. Please put your fingers together and snap for Danielle Stewart. Come on up.
Yeah, Danielle.
Danielle, hi. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for joining us. Have you met my wife, Leslie?
Danielle. How are you?
And
You got a Catherine Keener thing going on. I like it. People tell you that?
No, I've not heard that.
Yeah, cute. Very cute. Nice score.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Score.
Yeah.
I like her.
You're gonna make out later.
You guys are gonna make out? Okay. No, I'm fine with that. Can I make out too?
This has gotten awkward.
You're into awkward though, aren't you?
I am. I am into awkward.
Okay.
I like awkward, inappropriate situations.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're very awkward.
Yeah, and inappropriate.
Yeah.
So, how long ago was the last, besides my house, when was the last inappropriate situation you were in?
Before I walked in here.
What happened?
I was outside your house. There was somebody masturbating. I think it might have been your neighbor who has cancer. And he asked me if I could give him his medication, and I didn't know what that meant, but I helped him out.
You did have
I did.
That's good. I want to do all I can for my cancer patient neighbor.
Oh,
So,
well,
I appreciate
good
that.
thing you brought me on board.
Okay.
I'm very handy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell me, I've heard some of your comedy, and it says that you don't drink anymore. Is that true?
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I really overdid it. I really overdid it a couple of years ago. 5 years ago. From 5 years ago to birth, I was drinking heavily and using narcotics heavily.
So
Thank you.
I'm guessing that if you overdid it,
Yeah.
you got yourselves into some even more inappropriate situations.
Constant, yeah. I mean, even inappropriate to like beyond my level of inappropriate.
Yeah, give me one of those.
Well, have you ever woken up in a strange home and
Yeah.
realized you were in the cab driver's bed? Did that happen to you before? I drank for 7 years after that. I drank for 7 years after that.
I was the
wasn't
cab
done
driver.
then. I wasn't done.
I was a cab driver.
Oh, wow. Well, he was Ethiopian, but other than that, it was very close resemblance.
Okay.
He actually took me home with him because he was concerned, because I had taken some ecstasy. Can I say that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure, the last guest was
Say
on
it
it.
slowly.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I had taken some ecstasy and done some cocaine, which is a great combination.
So I've never
Should give that a
I've never done ecstasy or cocaine.
Oh, wow. They're a great combination.
Yeah.
It's like, anyway, so
cocaine?
it's, I'm not quite sure, but it's delicious. Anyway, so I had done some of that, and then someone had slipped me some kind of a roofie or something. Thank you. But they roofied me, but then they didn't follow through. Like there was no date rape after that. Like it was just like they put it in my drink and then like lost interest. So I was like by myself, and I took a cab home, and he dropped me off. I was throwing up on myself, and he dropped me off, and I passed out on my front stoop. And he became concerned, and apparently I don't know what happened because.
Well, I can tell you, from being a cab driver, there's nothing better than a girl who's on a roofie that no one did anything about.
Right. That's like it's kind of a kill two birds.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like when you're at a Grateful Dead concert and you want a miracle. That's like getting miracled.
That is exactly like it. Well, there's nothing better than being roofied and being forgotten about because it's your own trip. So you can do whatever, and no one is telling you, that you did something. Like no one has to fill you in the next day because you were by yourself. So it's kind of a mystery between you and yourself.
So what about a lot of people that have it sounds like you had a messed up life or whatever.
Why do you say that?
I'm just getting that
What would make
vibe.
you say that?
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's maybe let's just call it dysfunctional growing up.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, and then people are like that when they're younger, and then they get older to our age, and then they start attracting dysfunctional people.
I didn't even wait that long. I was attracting dysfunctional people from the get-go. My parents, I attracted them to me, and they were dysfunctional. So it was right from birth, right out of the hole, I was not attracting the right crowd. Not attracting them. My parents actually met my dad, my mom hitchhiked, and my dad picked her up, and they made a baby.
My right-hand man comes from a functional family, I believe it or not.
I just want to say I rode in a cab once.
Were you on a roofie?
I think he was in a seat.
I don't think anyone cares. Well,
I went around and then came back to my spot.
thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
Hey Duke, I took a cab here.
Thanks, Chipper. Okay. Hey, Leslie, do you have any questions for our guest?
That's my dad.
Leslie's actually my wife.
I'm Duke's wife, and Duke mentioned to me something that you're not really for marriage. I mean, I can.
Completely against it.
Okay. I am too, actually.
That's refreshing. I like to meet married couples who are happy and against it. I assumed the happy part.
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
saying
we're
that
totally
for
happy,
TV.
just totally against it.
Yeah. No, that's good. Marriage doesn't seem to work. I kind of feel like it's like hand jobs, you know, like a lot
Hand
of
jobs
people,
are good, aren't they?
Well, yeah, a lot of people try and do them, but it's way better when you're alone, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's me, pretty much. I don't. No one's gonna marry me. I've never had more than a 2-week relationship, so there's not gonna be. Yeah. But hey, my hat's off to you.
And if you ever want to get married, I can show you how to trap someone.
Oh, wow.
My wife trapped me. I
It's
used
down
to,
in Laguna, no less, in this
Up in
gorgeous
San
home.
Francisco.
That's a trap.
And
Yeah.
Brought him there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got him. You did a geographic. That's amazing. That's a skill I do not have. I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to have a baby. Like, wow. Do I not want to? Like, that's no. That is not. I don't like children. Your children are great. I mean, they're really cute. But I don't want any of my own kids because I had a fish once. And I was really put out having to take care of it. And it died. It lived 10. Did you know that Oscar died? It lived 10 months. And that was about. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was for a fish. It was a beta. Loner.
so I saw you on the Chelsea Lately show. How'd you
So
land
much
that
fun.
gig?
Oh my God, I love Chelsea Handler. I don't know if are you familiar with her work?
Just recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so
Yeah,
amazing,
she is.
and she's just the coolest girl ever. So she helped me out.
Were you friends with her before or something?
Yeah, I know her, and I opened for her at the Improv in Brea, and yeah, she hooked me up with it. It was really great. I had a lot of fun. She's amazing. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you're doing comedy, are you kind of like, because I hear you, I'm just in 2-week relationships, or are you like a guy? Like, do you do comedy to get?
Do I look like a fucking guy?
No, I didn't mean that. You don't look like a guy at all.
You mean like, do I get in and I get out?
Yeah. Do you like do comedy so you can get dudes
Well,
for the 2
I
weeks?
get up in the morning so I could get dudes. Yeah. But here's the thing: as a female comic, you're not getting, like, you get up on stage, especially a comic like me, I'm telling dirty jokes. No one's asking for my phone number. No one wants anything. They don't want to come up to because they're afraid I'm going to be like, you have a small penis. It's not happening. I mean, like, I can nail other male comics, which I've done. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it.
Pat Keane.
I've done it a few times.
Have you nailed Pat Keane?
Oh my God. We were. Did your mother watch this show? We had a very strong. We had sex for every day for 8 months. I feel like. Yeah, we were doing a lot. He's a trooper, man.
Does he have a small penis?
No, God
Oh
no.
wow!
And
Congratulations, Pat.
anytime, 5 in the morning, I could roll over and be like, and he's like fucking ready. It's amazing.
That's wonderful.
We're getting all of it.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna have to take a quick little break right now.